The batsman on top on an entertaining day in South Wales. Day 2 got underway in Swansea on time, with Morgan and Douthwaite returning to the middle as they looked to build on Glamorgan's score of 167 for 5. And almost right away, Morgan got a tad lucky as he found an inside edge which to his relief edged away for 4. This pairing were showing their resolute side as they steered their way through the first half hour, moving closer to the 200-run mark. But just before that, the breakthrough arrived, Palladino getting one to nick back to Morgan, who was bowled through the gate. Glamorgan were able to move past the 200 mark and secure a precious batting point as Cullen and Douthwaite tried to stick around. But then they were both sent packing in the space of 6 balls. First Van Beek found the edge of Douthwaite's bat to see him depart for 27 runs, before a miscue from Cullen off a Rees delivery as he was caught at cover by Critchley. Glamorgan 8 down now. But the tail did wag, with Graham Wagg and Lukas Carey finding some valuable runs. Palladino was handed the new ball just 1 over before lunch, but it couldn't produce the goods as Glamorgan made it through to lunch with 2 wickets still intact. After the break, the pairing were looking to build on their 50 partnership, which was proving very handy indeed for a 9th wicket stand. And Wagg was putting on the afterburners as he came down the track and belted Palladino over mid-wicket for 6. Not long after, and Wagg was celebrating his 50, the second half century of his championship summer, and he reached the milestone in 74 balls. There was no slowing down as Glamorgan passed 300 runs and continued to move through the gears. Another heave from Carey, and this time the ball was dropped on the third man boundary, a let-off for the hosts, this 9th wicket partnership now worth 100 runs. Derbyshire was starting to get rather frustrated with these two in the middle, and Wagg was having a ball as once again he was able to find a maximum as Glamorgan moved past 350 and gained a 4th batting bonus point. Shortly after, and Carey was celebrating his 50, a fine knock off just 70 balls. Wagg was racing now as he continued to clear the rope, and this partnership may just have been knocking the stuffing out of Derbyshire, a staggering 150 runs added in the space of 26 overs. Wagg was able to reach a brilliant century as he clipped a 4 away to the square leg boundary, his 5th first-class ton and his first in 3 years. The rollercoaster innings came to an end the very next ball though, as he departed, caught in the deep by Rees. A warm round of applause by the Swansea faithful as Wagg bowed out. And the last man, Hogan, only added 1 run before he was out, a tidy stumping ending the Glamorgan innings. 227 runs added by Glamorgan today, and a club record 9th wicket partnership. It was now over to Derbyshire to respond. Lewis Rees and captain Godalming were the opening pair, and they were laying solid foundations early on. The batsman seemingly enjoying facing the bowling of Hogan as he leaked 29 runs in 3 overs. The opening pair moved past the 50 mark, but shortly after Rees went for the hook and was caught at long leg, the visitors losing their first wicket. That brought Madsen to the crease and he flew out of the blocks, hitting 3 fours and a 6 in his first 2 overs. Quite the entrance. But then he was foxed by the slower ball, super bowling by Carey and the catch taken by Lloyd. Derbyshire 2 down as tea was reached. Gloomy conditions for the evening session, but play did continue undisturbed and Derbyshire were looking to build on their solid start. Godalming and Lace bringing up the 100 runs in the 18th over. It was watchful batting from the pair with the odd injection of pace, both players finding the boundary in the same Hogan over. With the 150 run mark approaching, Lace sent 2 consecutive Carey deliveries to the boundary to move past that score. It also brought up his own 50. At the other end, Godalming was dropped on 48 before reaching his own half-century. Excellent work this from the Derbyshire duo. They continued to frustrate Glamorgan as they remained resolute, bringing up their 100 stand. And just after 6 o'clock, Godalming passed an important landmark 8,000 runs in first-class cricket, and he was showing no signs of stopping as Derbyshire went beyond 200 runs. A little after 6:30, the players went off for bad light, and they didn't return. A jam-packed day at Swansea as batsmen had the better of day 2.